Good morning, everyone. Remember what we said about entitlement yesterday? I saw a lot of it. I saw more than my fair share. I had kind of an interesting day yesterday. But anyway, that was yesterday. This was today. Let's hope today goes a little bit better than yesterday. Honestly, I didn't get to experience it, but I did get to see it. So anyway, let's see what you have for today. Yeah, not much to talk about today. Not much. Had some fun yesterday, though. Really did. So, I just realized I don't have my phone. Oh well, I'll grab it in a minute. So, this shouldn't take too long. We're just going to jump right into it today. Starting with you. Looks like we're in for some battles today. And we can win them, as long as we play things correctly. I was going to use the term play your cards right, but I felt that was a little too on the nose. Being guided by none other than the goddess Hell herself. We're going to struggle a little bit. At least I think we are. But struggling isn't exactly the worst thing in the world that can happen. It's kind of giving up midstream that really takes you out of things. So it looks like we're going to be moving through some very difficult circumstances. The main point is, don't get stuck. Just keep moving. And you may need a bit of a rest at the end of that long project or difficult time. So you're walking toward a place of rest. Road's long, sun setting. Have your shoes, you know it's time to pause and allow your name to be given elsewhere until time to see dawn again. So, as modern people, we can certainly see the wisdom in not being stuck somewhere we don't want to be. In particular, a place that's neither here nor there. So, our ancestors knew it. They knew it was best to accept support, be well prepared, and most of all, keep moving. Something to be said about keeping moving. If you're not moving, you're stagnating. And I know it can seem like an uphill battle at times, but my question is, what are we doing? What is the situation we're facing? What's the action we can take, and what will be the potential outcome? That's what these three cards are. So let's have a look. Starting with Fehu. Starting from a place of abundance, thank goodness for that. So what is it you have an abundance of? That's what I want you to pause right now and take a look. Just think for a few minutes. What is it you have an abundance of that you can't possibly get anywhere else right now? It could be something mental, it could be something physical, it could be something spiritual. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of money. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of skill. Remember, we've also been talking about building up those skills. We've talked about being the person who's just not above, rolling up their sleeves and getting down in the dirt and, getting things done. So, what is it you have a lot of? And I want you to pause and think about that now. Okay, you got that in mind? Good. Because we're moving on to the action that we need to take now. Yeah. So enjoying some success, reaping the rewards. So far, I can see that we're facing some difficult time here. We are. That's what these two cards are telling us, and they're telling us keep fighting, keep moving, and don't stop. Don't get stuck, because this is what awaits us at the end of it. And we can enjoy our success. If we earn that success, then it's ours. You earned a bunch of money, guess what? It's yours. And money isn't good or evil, it's just energy. And the more of it you have, the more you can do with it. Case in point, I see a lot of these tweets. Elon Musk spent $4 billion buying Twitter. He could have solved world hunger here at home. Well, let me tell you a little something here that some of you may not know. Politicians have been spending trillions, and they have yet to solve the first case of hunger in any state here in this country. I am less concerned about how Elon Musk spends his money and more about how our politicians are spending ours and not solving a damn thing. That was success you earned. That's your abundance they're blowing. See what I mean? So when you've earned that, when you've earned what you've earned, when that success is yours, when you've put in the blood, sweat, and tears for it, it's not my business to tell you what to do with it. You have to figure that out. You have to know where you're going to put it. And guess what? It's none of my concern where you do. But the potential outcome, Nalthes, which this is us breaking free from our obsessions, focusing on what we need, enduring those hard times that we may be seeing today. Remember something. These runes here, they deal with the little everyday issues we deal with all the time. These are fleeting. These will change from day to day. And even though I do these every week, even with tarot, the suits, you know, the 1 through 10 and the court cards, they tell us what we deal with every day. And then when those major arcana cards come up, like the Fool or the Sun or the Moon or the Wheel of Fortune or the World or something like that, those are constants in our lives. And the question is, how do we deal with them? The answers are right here. And what this is saying is you may be facing an uphill battle today. You may be facing those rather difficult times, but you have what you need to take them on. You have everything you need to get what you need to do done. The key thing is keep moving, focus, don't lose sight of the end goal here. And if you're really unhappy where you are, if you're not getting what you think you're worth, move on to something else. Don't stay stuck in one place just because you think, well, you know, what will someone else think? Let me give you a piece of advice. Fuck what they think. It's not up to them. If you've been doing what's right for everybody else, but you haven't been doing what's right for you, you're spinning your wheels, you're not getting anywhere. The main thing about this reading is the last two readings, as a matter of fact. They're not telling us what we want to hear, they're telling us what we need to hear, and we need to hear this now more than ever. You have what it takes, I tell you all the time. You are the most powerful person in your circle right now. You have the ability to affect the change that you need to affect, and you have the ability to plan it, you have the ability to execute it, and you have the ability to reap those the rewards that you've earned afterwards. And that's going to be the main thing today. Keep moving. Don't stop. Because if you do, that's where you begin to die. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about that. Had to get this little guy off the couch. No more clawing the couch. Stop it. Yeah, he wants attention. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I know this didn't go for very long, and it wasn't intended to. I'd like to spend more time with you, however, kind of on pins and needles at the moment, waiting on a call from work or not. Don't know what's going on with that situation yet. It's kind of a weird story. I'll fill you in some other time. Anyway, love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you on high notes for the rune of the week. Always do what lights you up at every opportunity. And as always, my friends, shine on.